What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. First things first, the image that you're seeing right here on your screen is a man known as Kingface. He was making his rounds in the conservative, particularly the black conservative community, and he passed on yesterday. Well, at the time yesterday, because I'm putting this video up literally after midnight. So, yeah, this brother was definitely a force to be reckoned with. Didn't back down from any debate, always came with pure facts, not emotion. Love this dude. Some of y'all know him, and I know a lot of people are going to ask about how he died. He had a kidney infection, and he had to be put into a medically induced coma. And I guess the family pulled the plug on his life support. That's the story I'm getting. Now, some people are running around trying to say that this man had AIDS or whatever. Look, I don't know about that shit. I know that there was some type of weird rumor, weird shit that was going on. I saw a couple of live streams addressing it. I'm not even gonna go into that shit because I don't wanna shit on my man's name. If it's true and it comes to light, then fine. But from what I understand, the info about the kidney infection was coming from one of his best friends. What's his name? Jo, I believe he's a rapper, and yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. And this dude was amazing. He met the president, I believe, a couple times, and he was part of the Brexit movement. And thank you for everything you did, Kingface. We love you down here. We'll miss you. It's just sad that you had to die on the day of the debates, and that's a great segue onto the first night of the 2020 presidential debates. Hilarious stuff. Like I said, I've mentioned this in prior videos. Trump versus Biden is literally like a lamb going into the slaughter, going into a meat grinder. This shit was crazy. It was, first of all, hilarious, very entertaining. I know we were supposed to get a lot from it as far as like tangible type stuff. Nothing really was said. It was just more of, you know, what what has been done in the past versus, what the person is going to do. But it's been more of the of what has been done. And there was a lot of highlights during this shit. And bro, let me tell you, Trump 2020, number one. I mean, I don't see how anyone in their right mind can vote for Biden. This guy, during the whole time, kept looking at the camera and kept, like, he was trying to look into your eyes, Joe Biden, and he was trying to plead with you. Please go out here. Please. Like, I remember, I forget what question was asked of him. And he just turns the camera and he just goes, "Oh, just go vote. Just go vote." And I'm like, yo, this dude didn't even bother to answer the fucking question that was asked of him. I mean, it was just so fucking, it was pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. I forget what else. Oof. Of course, what else do I gotta say? Yeah, you had the moderator, Chris Wallace, who essentially was running interference for Joe Biden. I looked at this as sort of like one and a half on one. Some people were saying 2-on-1. But he was, I think it was more like a one and a half on one, because he was fair at times with questions, but then like when Trump had Biden on the ropes, he would come in, Chris Wallace would come in and run interference. I didn't like that shit. However, I think Trump won easily. Probably wasn't the best. I think it could have been better, but holy shit, it was still funny. One of my highlight of the night was when Chris Wallace mentioned something about Trump's rallies or whatever, and how all these people show up. And he was saying, I'm trying to remember how he worded it. He was talking about how Joe Biden has much smaller rallies, and Trump just goes, yeah, because no one shows up. He goes, and Trump is very braggadocious. He's like, yeah, he's like, dude, I got like 35,000, 40,000 people that show up to my shit. And he's like, yo, he's like, your shit, you put 3 circles on the ground, like 10 feet away from each other, and there's 3 people there. I was like, yo, this dude is hilarious. And then he brought up Hunter Biden, which I loved, but he got saved from answering that question, from going that deep into it. One thing I didn't like was how Chris Wallace brought up the whole thing about denouncing white supremacists, when Trump had done this 3 years ago during the Charlottesville nonsense. He denounced them. You can go on YouTube and search the video. It's there. And you could hear the whole speech in its full context. But he wanted him to say it again. It's like, bro, this guy just, what was it, last week, labeled Antifa and the KKK terrorist groups. Again, actions speak louder than words, okay? So, I mean, he did that. What the fuck? You want him to backtrack and repeat something so your hearts feel fucking good? No. And then, he's like, who do you want me to denounce? And then Joe Biden goes, Proud Boys. So he goes, hey, Proud Boys, stop, stand down, stand back, and first of all, it's hilarious because the Proud Boys aren't even a white supremacist group. I mean, they're led by, what's the dude's name? Enrique Tarrio. I don't know how to say his last name. Yo, the dude's like black and Cuban. I'm like, these people are so ridiculous with their shit. A lot of y'all, this is what I mean. A lot of y'all just love to feel good. You don't care about the actual change, because if that was the case, this would have stopped being a talking point about 3 years ago. All right. And y'all would have been happy that KKK is designated a terrorist group. But again, a lot of you think with your hearts. I don't know what else to say. I thought it was funny. A lot of people were saying Trump was interrupting, which he was, but Trump's a savage. And I like the fact that he was like, look, anytime there was a lie that was being put out there, yo, he would come right in and he would address it. But and there were some blatant lies that were put out there. I don't know what else to say, man. I don't want to make this video too long. I just enjoyed the debates. The next one that's coming up, I think, is going to be Pence and Kamala Harris, which I don't think will be as funny, but I still think Mike Pence is going to destroy Kamala Harris. I don't think she's ready for him. And then I think Donald Trump and Biden come back in, I believe, two weeks, maybe more. I forget the date. But anyway, yeah, it was fucking hilarious. I think Trump got this. The celebrities, oh my God. I'm looking at some of the celebrities on Instagram. The Rock, I'm sure a lot of you saw his endorsement of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but he straight got roasted in his own comment section. Same thing with his boy Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart just put up a lie talking about he was asked to denounce the KKK, and which no white supremacist group was directly specified by Chris Wallace. He just said, will he denounce it? But Kevin Hart said, no, he wouldn't denounce the KKK and blah, blah, blah. And Kevin Hart is another one getting roasted in his comments. I'm so glad to see people are starting to wake up and critically think and hold these celebrities accountable for their bullshit. That is one, what should I say? One good takeaway from this whole thing, that people are starting to wake up and see certain shit for what it is. But let me just cut it off and leave it there. Again, rest in peace to Kingface. I know you laughing up there in heaven with these debates. You gotta be. I just wish you were down here with us to watch it. You know, yeah, sad day, but also funny as well. And I'm gonna leave it there, all right? Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Please support my videos, upvote the shit, share the shit all over the place, all over social media. Follow me on BitChute and Brighteon under the Misanthropic one, all right? To fight YouTube algorithms and censorship. And that's it. Peace, bitches.